So last week, I skipped my weekly prediction video. I mainly did that because of the bad juju that we have with Tampa, and I was getting a little bit of that, and towards the end of the game, that started to show up a bit. However, we ended up pulling the victory. Me and my dad weekly have been making picks, and I've been keeping a tracker in my notebook. He's beating me by 4 picks right now, but we both picked the Eagles to win last week, and we got that right. So, hey, that's all that matters at the end of the day. So, great. This week, we got the Denver Broncos coming to town before a short trip afterwards to MetLife. So, one thing at a time, but we will be quickly turning our head, veering our attention to the New York Football Giants after Sunday. And looking ahead at this game, Denver Broncos, I had them as a scary, scary team going into this season. I thought that they were going to be a little bit better. They're still a competitive team. They still have a really good defense, and Bo Nix is not bad. Sean Payton is a good coach. Cortland Sutton and the rest of the team, solid. All around solid, which means this game could be scary. I think that the Broncos are one of those few teams that can match up pretty well with the Eagles. However, I think the Eagles have what it takes to pull this off. And I really do think that this is where we're finally going to see this team as a whole come together, because they haven't played a full game yet. The closest that they've had was, I guess, against the Dallas Cowboys in Week 1, and even that wasn't pretty. Saquon didn't run the ball very well. A.J. Brown and company didn't really get that much to do through the air. But no turnovers. Eagles scored in every quarter. We won the football game, right? Or not every quarter, but up until the rain delay. But either way, that was probably the closest we've gotten. Every single other game has been kind of rough. You could also argue the Chiefs was a pretty start to finish full game, but the last 2 weeks haven't, and that's what we're basing our thoughts off of right now. Am I right? I've said it before. If you follow me on TikTok, or if you've been watching my shorts, I've been trying to be more active on the socials and talking, casually with you guys. More so than just these, sporadic videos that I post. But Eagles got to get creative on offense. They just have to do better at, getting everybody the football and changing things up so the defense isn't always ready for what we're going to throw at them. And that goes for the pass game and the run game. So if Kevin Patullo and Nick Sirianni can figure out how to open things up and get AJ and Saquon going early and consistently, that'd be great. We know Hurts is going to do his thing. He's going to make plays with his legs. He's going to play smart. He's going to protect the football. We get that. But we need the rest of the guys to be able to make those plays. And to make those plays, you need the coaches to scheme them open to get them those opportunities and have Hurts make them happen. So it's a team effort. It goes beyond just the players on the field. It's a coaching thing. And if they could do that, especially against a defense that's going to test them and their limits, Pat Surtain is going to be all over A.J. Brown. How are we going to get the ball to him? I really want to see the Eagles figure that out. And I really think that they have a good chance to right the ship and really quiet all of the noise regarding A.J. Brown's frustrations and this team and its offensive inefficiency. So, please, on the defensive side, Vic Fangio and the crew got to keep doing what they do. Nakobe Dean is, I almost said, I don't even know what I almost said. I was about to say Nick. I don't know who Nick on the defense. Nick Sirianni, I guess? I don't know. But Nakobe Dean is, open up the practice, the 21-day practice field, be pretty dope to have him come back and our linebacker crew be completely solidified. And that could open things up with pressuring the quarterback and adding blitzes and all of those things with how well Jahad Campbell has shown up. And we all know Zach Bond is Zach Bond, and he is that guy. I think all of those things coming together is going to make this defense even more scarier than it's slowly becoming. It hasn't been pretty all the time, but you can see week to week how well they're coming together. And I think the Denver Broncos, Bo Nix, a young quarterback, would be a very good team to really continue to show the growth and the development of this defensive unit, this young defensive unit. Overall, if I had to make my prediction, if I had to pick the score and the winner of the game, I think this is going to be a close game. It's not going to be pretty for a little bit, but I do think the Eagles will do everything that they have to make it happen and win this football game. I'm going to give this a 23-16 victory. It's going to be close. going to be close. It's going to be ugly. I can expect some turnovers on both teams. Big plays made by both defenses. But one of them has to reign supreme, and one of these offenses has to do something. And I really think that the Eagles have a great opportunity to be the one to do that something. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Like I said, follow me on TikTok. My handle is Sacred Gary. I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to try to be posting there more often. Same with YouTube Shorts. I feel like YouTube Shorts is a really good outlet for me to voice my opinions and get to you guys quick and have you guys engage more. So feel free to check those out. I'll be posting some, pretty consistently. I'd say more so there than the videos, I will say. I think I have something there. But either way, Eagles content. Phillies content will be coming back. The playoffs start tomorrow night, and I'm very excited. So I'll be covering each game as well if you're interested in that. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Fly Eagles fly. Go Birds. And Phillies, do it for Wheeler. Do it for Wheeler, please.